do. Okay. First off, let's start off with a low E. Give me that low E string. Then we're gonna go to that G. Go to that A. And then back to D. Okay. On a count of 3, we're gonna start rocking. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3. Sounds easy enough.
Yeah.
Now, everything I learned on the real guitar, I actually learned from Guitar Hero, the video game.
Is that true?
That is actually very true.
So Guitar Hero 2 is out. Everyone's been playing it for a long time, and I'm sure a lot of people have their favorite songs. What are your favorite songs? Guitar Hero 2.
I'm a huge fan of Jordan by my friend Buckethead. I think that's just, I think what he did for the game just raises the entire thing to a whole new incredulous level. Now it's a big thing to do it on Expert because kids are posting their videos of, I just 5-starred Jordan like it's, hey, I just tied my shoes for the first time.
People on our boards actually started a thread saying Guitar Hero 2 is like noticeably harder than the first one. Did you guys do that on purpose? Did you notice that? Or is
yeah. I mean, everybody. I mean, tons of people were just huge fans of GH1, so we had to up the ante. I mean, we still had the easy difficulty, so you still can jump right in there. But I mean, for all the people that mastered Bark at the Moon and Cowboys from Hell, we had to.
That's the starting level now.
We had to like,
Yeah.
bring those people back down.
Yeah. So what's the process for selecting songs that show up in Guitar Hero?
So-
Did any bands come at you after the first one came out saying, oh, this is awesome, can we do this?
Pretty much all of them.
Yeah?
And we've said this before, but man, if you're representing an artist that you know isn't going to make it in Guitar Hero, keep trying, because you never know when we're going to do, something really, really horrible.
So how do you get, once you select a song, how do you get that song into Guitar Hero? Like, how do you translate it?
What we do is we get an idea of what we want. It finally comes back, it gets approved, and it goes through all these different levels of approval. So then Wave Group will give me a call and say, hey, this is one you're doing in particular, and you gotta get it ready because you're scheduled for Tuesday at 11 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So that's when I know I got to start getting it into gear. I'll go into Wave Group and they'll have what's called a mix minus ready, and it'll be a drum track with a bass all ready to go, and I'll just come over there, and what we'll do is we'll listen to the reference of the master track out of one speaker, and then I'll start tracking along with it once we get an exact replication of the tone, the feel. I mean, and this is where all those crazy things come into play, like what kind of pick I use. I mean, I analyze the playing of the guy that I got to play, so
Which amp was actually used
You
in
research
the
a lot of
original
the
song?
original
yeah. You know, we made it a sticking point this time to really go after a lot of the original equipment to add to that level of authenticity. While you guys were enjoying, your lives at home, I was destroying my hands for Hangar 18, like literally for hours, for about 3 days before, just slowing down phrases.
Page after page.
Getting the right sound, getting the right performance, capturing that performance is literally the most important thing out of all my jobs, because without the strength and quality and sort of like the music doesn't pop, I just don't think the point of rocking gets across.
So once you get the music tracks down, how do you translate that into the Guitar Hero controller, the 5 buttons? 'Cause there's a lot of notes here.
They're amazing. Like they actually pretty much hand place them. I mean, they're all musicians themselves, so they can kind of base it on, like, as you notice when you play the game, like the green button's always like the deeper end of like it, and all the way down, so the high end stuff is on the orange button. So they'll just hand play some, listening to the track, slowing it down, and play some little by little, playing it a little bit and going, oh no, that needs to be adjusted here, there.
Just so it feels right.
So it's a long process that, I mean, they're pretty damn good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's in store for the next Guitar Hero? Any ideas, or are you just resting from the
I mean, yeah, we're working on a 360 version. Everybody's saying like they were calling out for a new guitar shape, so we made the Explorer. So
is there anything set on the downloadable content for the 360 yet?
nothing set right now. Yeah, it's just all in the planning stages. But I can just say everybody will be happy.
You know, we've had a wonderful day here.
Yes, we have.
We learned a lot. We laughed a lot. We cried a lot.
I cried a lot.
Ted farted.
That's why I was crying.
That's why I was crying. But because you were such a darn good student, and well on your way to becoming the rock god that we know you are, on behalf of everybody at Red Octane, we bequeath to you the wireless, the first one ever, to you.
3 AAA batteries.
Not included.
No, they are.
They are included.
Yeah. That's 2 gifts in one, actually.